What's up, friends and fams? Welcome back to another episode of B-Town Stories with Shit and Food. I am Shit.
I'm Food. Welcome to our podcast.
And we have a special treat for you today. We're going to talk about fucking crime.
Oh shit, son.
Which is a central theme in Bremerton.
Yeah, there's so much crime, especially the crime that I did.
But also, like, I think we're talking more about stupid small town type crime that used to go down back when we were kids, like in the 90s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just like all around just idiocy, just stupid shit that qualifies as crime, right?
Yeah.
So, Josh, I feel like you might have had a little bit more than me on this.
I swear, like, I never really thought about it when I was younger that I was a latchkey kid, product of divorce, kind of, I don't know. When you're a little kid, you don't ever see yourself ending up like those bad kids you see on TV.
Yeah.
But then my parents got divorced and I was just like, maybe I wanted some attention or something. I don't know. But so I just started like just doing bad shit all the time.
Me too.
I don't know. Maybe I thought like it was cool and cool people would like me, or I don't know.
I also think too, like, just kids aren't smart. Just fucking like, I was just an idiot. But like, you think you're amazing and a genius, but you're not. You're stupid.
I don't know. And also, obviously, there's a little rush.
There is a rush
in there.
Yeah.
Like the feeling you get when you fucking get all 4 chromies off a fucking truck.
Dude,
nothing beats that rush.
Getting chromies. So chromies, for those of you who don't know, the gig was like, if you had a BMX bike, right, you would go to like cars, and chromies are specialized little things that go on the air valve.
Stem. Yeah.
So like they're chrome, cool looking, like dice.
Because like chromies. On bikes you had plastic ones, and like cheaper cars had plastic ones. So if you found a nicer car with some metal chromies, dude, so we would like ride our skateboards up and down the cars at the mall, and then as soon as we saw some chromies, it was like ding, 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 ding. Thank you. And all you had to do is unscrew them and put them in your pocket, and it was a score. I remember there was one point where fucking me and Dave, my neighbor, were having a little chromie stealing competition, and I thought I was doing pretty good, and then he comes and he's got literally like one of those giant Best Foods fucking mayonnaise jars.
Oh my God.
Completely full, like hundreds of chromies. And I was like, how'd you get all these? And he's like, I just go to churches on Sunday morning.
No chromies were safe in Bremerton, son.
Yeah, you had to fucking lock your chromies up when you got to church. It was funny though.
Another popular crime was getting them hood ornaments.
The Benz was the most popular because you wanted to be like the rappers,
Yeah, but like also a Cadillac was good.
Oh yeah. I actually thought those were cooler looking than the Benz ones, but the Benz ones made a nice necklace.
You could just rip them off if you pulled hard enough.
Dude, it was like it varied from Benz to Benz. Like sometimes I just go up one hand and just fucking rip one off, and it was done. Sometimes I'm talking 2 hands on it, foot on the bumper, pulling with all my might, and it wouldn't come off. So maybe it depended on like the model and the series of the Benz, but I had quite a few of those. There was actually one time where me and Schmuck Tabby.
Oh yes.
And Krang. Remember Krang?
I remember Krang.
We're like, man, there's no more Benzes left in Kitsap for us to steal the hood ornaments off. So we went to Bellevue Square.
Oh shit.
To go through the fucking parking garage and steal fucking Ben's horn ornaments.
Dude, I bet you found so many.
We did, but they all had alarms on them. So everyone we pulled just starts blasting this alarm in this fucking parking garage. So we said, fuck this. So I think we only got 1 or 2, and we're like, the alarms are going off everywhere because one sets off, then another one sets off. So we just went in the mall and we went to 2 different shoe stores. and we stole baby Air Jordans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that was like a cool keychain.
Oh,
like,
that's right.
Like the most expensive keychain you could get was a baby Air Jordan, you know. Yeah. So we went and jacked a few of those. I would just steal any random fucking thing. Like, I don't know.
And you got popped for stealing car stereos, I remember.
Yeah, but I didn't even actually. It's funny because it was one of the times where I actually didn't even go in the car. I was just like an accessory, like hiding the stolen property, you know?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, my partners in crime wanted to lessen their punishment, so they ratted me out.
Jesus.
Which I can understand. You're under the pressure. The cops got you, you know, and you're like, oh, how do I get out of this? Or how do I make it more comfortable? I'll get all my friends involved. Anyway, that was a crazy night. I'm the only one that actually ended up having to serve any fucking time in juvie for that one. But yeah, we stole some car stereos.
Nice. Yeah. I used to do graffiti, as you know.
Oh, yeah.
Which is petty crime, you know, to a certain degree, but that is a fucking rush. I can see why people still do it to this day. It's just like kind of like an awesome rush mixed with like art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my first piece of graffiti that I did was like on the side of AutoZone on Wagga Way.
Oh, nice.
Me and this dude, John, who was super cool, like fucking brought out some lights and did like a big mural. And we're like, holy shit. It was like my first big mural.
AutoZone.
Yeah, it was like kind of by across from Fred Meyer. Well, or maybe it wasn't AutoZone.
I think it was West Bay Auto Parts.
Yeah, it was West Bay Auto Parts. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're pretty much wherever you're doing it, unless you're a wuss and you're behind a building, you're pretty much right out in public. Yeah. So I could see why it was a rush, but I never really like got into that, you know, just because I didn't really have any. I mean, my penmanship, writing with a pencil and a pen, was really horrible, so I didn't think it was going to be much better with a fucking spray paint can, you know, so I never even fucking tried.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. That was super fun, kind of like petty crime, but but also there was just like even dumber shit, like egging cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of a rush, too, because like they could immediately, you know, fucking come get you because they're right there, you know. So I noticed one time fucking... me, my brother, my stepbrother, and my buddy Dan, we had this great idea to hollow out a bunch of eggshells and fill them with all the condiments in my dad's refrigerator. Now, let me describe this. You basically had what?
Well, it's just funny that you would, like, why wouldn't you put it in like a balloon or something? Like, why would you hollow out the egg?
I have no idea. I just thought it was like more creative, artistic way.
Which mayonnaise is basically eggs anyways.
Yeah. So you're really just replacing it. But no, we'd poke a little hole with a fucking fork or whatever it was, and then make it about as big as your finger hole, your finger hole, and just suck out the egg and then fill it up with fucking mustard or whatever. They filled up a whole dozen carton and went down by Cottonwood Elementary School, and fucking there's like this kind of little berm that had like a decline on the other side from the road to where you could kind of just lay there and no one could see you.
Yeah.
And you just like, a car goes by and you just launch it over your fucking shoulder basically. Yeah, a couple people skidded out fucking and then
oh my God.
Then just drove off. And then I think it was the third one that we threw one at. I hit it with my mustard bomb, and the car just slams on its brakes and just sits there, and we're like, oh shit, what are they doing? And eventually the car just kind of takes off, but it's going really slow, like it's like scanning the scene, like looking for any kids running off or something. And then you see the car turn its headlights off down the road a little ways. And that was really spooky. And like you could see the car, like the silhouette of the car pull into the Cottonwood parking lot. And we're like, oh shit, they're going to fucking get out of their car. And we're just sitting there waiting for them to get out of their car. So if they did, we could run because we were pretty far away and we were heading the other direction. So we had a pretty good lead on them. And so we hear like a car door kind of snap shut. And we're like, all right, let's take off down this dirt road back here. So we started running, and we weren't running. We were just walking because they were pretty far away. And I don't know why me and my brother decided to just lay down in the tall grass instead of running off with my stepbrother and Dan.
But dude, that's kind of a good, smart thing to do.
Yeah, we were smart. Chased. Yeah. But we didn't even know if anyone was coming yet. And so we're laying in this tall grass, and I look across the soccer field and see this person walking across the field, like just a black image.
So he parked and then he came out to get you.
He came out to get us, and I was like, holy fuck. I was like, Mike, be quiet. Yeah. And fucking, I don't even know where fucking Dan and Rick went. They just disappeared. Like, they were just probably a little more like savvy when it came to this kind of thing than me and Mike were. And anyways, we fucking were just laying there, and I was like, hopefully he just fucking gives up because he doesn't see anything. And so all of a sudden fucking we start hearing rustling in the bushes. I'm like, oh fuck. And then it just gets closer and closer and closer. And all of a sudden he's like literally standing right over us.
Holy shit.
And we're just like got our faces down in the fucking ground. And then he goes, hey! And we're like, and we both turn around and look up at this guy. He didn't have a flashlight or nothing. And he goes, Josh, Mike? And we're like, what? He's like, it's me, Sean. And it was like my sister's friend's older brother, Sean Dickenfowden. Good old Dickenfowden. He's a doctor now.
But like, he was going to fucking kill you if he didn't know you.
Yeah. So we were like, he's like, what the fuck? You just threw a fucking egg at my car. We're like, dude, we're sorry. We're so sorry, man. And he's like, I know how it is. I did that dumb shit when I was your age, because he was probably like 20 at this time or something like that. And we were like 14, 15 maybe. And so he's like, just don't fucking throw shit at my car anymore. And we're like, okay, we're really sorry. And he's like, you need a ride home? We're like, no, we'll walk, and fucking, it was terrifying though. I think about that all the time. Just the idea of this fucking shape, like just like walking towards you and then coming right upon you and like,
dude, and it like ruins the buzz of the crime.
Yeah. We were just terrified. Like there was, the buzz was gone. But if it was some other random dude, we'd be fucking dead probably.
Yeah, for sure. You got super fucking lucky.
Yeah. So that was a fun one. But I did a lot of fucking dumb shit like that. Fucking
yeah, dude. So do you remember? Was it Woggy's Magic Shop in Seattle? Where you went to like Pike's Place and there was like that magic shop you could go to?
Well, Wogie's was in Kitsap.
Okay.
But I know the magic shop you're talking about in Pike Place.
Yes.
I can't remember what the fuck
I would,
name it was.
like when you're waiting when you're walking back from Seattle, you go by there and there's like a bunch of cool shit you can buy.
Yeah.
And they always had those stink bombs.
Stink bombs.
Yeah, which were so gross. Like they were in these little
vials. Right? Yeah.
And like you throw it and it break and it would just be horrible. So I had some and I was just itching to use them. I was just itching to get someone.
Yeah.
So like in broad daylight, like a moron, I like went across to my neighbor Joe's house and I was going to ding dong ditch.
Oh, peck?
Yeah, peck. And like I didn't have any beef with them. I'm just like, this is going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
When they answer the door and it's going to smell like crap. Threw the bomb, rang the doorbell, and like their dad must have been right by the door, randomly opened me up and he goes, hey, and just smelled the thing. And it just caught me like thing. And I had to fucking take like a mop and clean it all up.
Was it inside their house or
it was literally right where the door meets the mat.
Oh,
just
okay.
Bam, like, ugh. So fucking nasty.
Yeah, those things smelled awesome. Someone fucking stink bombed when I worked in the seafood out at in Belfair. Someone stink bombed our little storage area behind the fucking. And I was like, who the fuck would come into a grocery store, sneak down this little hallway, and throw a stink bomb? Yeah,
I'll tell you who. A child exactly like us.
Oh yeah, that's who. But that fucking. That magic shop place in Seattle, they also had cigarette loads.
Oh, those I remember those
toothpicky things you could stuff in a cigarette. And
Yeah.
Save it, turn it over in your pack so you knew which one it was, and give it to some chump that bummed a cigarette off you.
Totally. And just be sitting there the whole time like,
yeah,
just take another hit, dude. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. Just continue. Just keep smoking.
Yeah. Pop. Yeah, those were fun.
What else was in that magic? It was like whoopee cushions, which were great.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember those shocking sticks of gum?
Oh, yeah.
Just shock this. Hey, man, you want a piece of gum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are pretty great.
No one does shit like that anymore. What's wrong with this world?
Because it's illegal.
Everyone's gotten too sensitive.
But, yeah, I mean, just a bunch of stupid crimes, you know.
Yeah.
Like me and Josh, obviously, as you know, we used to do cake runs. It was pretty stupid, but pretty hilarious.
Yeah. I don't know what. That's just fucking entertaining to the fucking adolescent mind.
Do you think it's okay for kids to do benign crimes?
Yes.
Okay. So you, so you would promote this? Maybe not.
Dude, right before Mia was turning into an adult,
yeah,
I told her, I will go buy the toilet paper.
Oh, dude, amazing.
If you and your friends go out and TP some shit. And they're like, no. And I was like, why not?
Dude, TPing is great. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. I made some epic castles with toilet paper.
Dude, like, there's something magical about a TP run, like with your friends when you're young.
Yeah.
Like, you can, it's just like dead quiet and you've all got like a roll.
Yeah.
And it's just like you can hear the footfalls like just signaling. It's like a covert op.
Yeah.
And just like throw the fucking thing up and just like over a tree.
Trying to get it on the highest branch possible and fucking it was really great too when it rained right after you did it. So it's just stuck on fucking everything and made it very difficult for your victim to clean up afterwards. I always enjoyed a good TPing. Eggs.
How
eggs
much,
and TP.
dude? What's the craziest TP job you ever did? Like how many rolls?
I don't think I really counted the rolls, but dude, there was a lot of times where I would just be sitting at home watching fucking Nick at Night by myself, and just get like this crazy urge to just
masturbate.
Yeah. Well, that too. But I just wanted to vandalize something. I remember many times where I'd just be like, I'd get up by myself and just leave my house and just like go walk around Parkwood East and fucking steal a Mercedes-Benz horn ornament. Or I'd fucking just grab some eggs and go fucking egg somebody's house. And one time I went down my dad's neighborhood, kind of by Fairview, and with a few rolls of toilet paper and just fucking TP'd this fucking yard by myself at like 1:00 in the morning for, I don't know why, what's wrong with me.
My neighbor, you know, we just moved into this house, but like my neighbor has the best yard and like the best decorations already out, like just putting me to shame.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you should come over here and crash one night and we'll just TP their shit.
Keep it up with the Joneses. But yeah. Eventually, you know, after, you know, stealing chromies and hood ornaments and all that shit and doing TPing and egging, I started getting more into like stealing stuff, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
And I was driving at the time, so it was easier to go farther and get better stuff, you know?
Yeah, dude, I'm right there with you. Like I developed a really good system of shoplifting.
Yeah, it was
cigarettes mainly.
Yeah, that was the score usually, because like, I don't know, it just felt like I shouldn't have to pay for cigarettes, you know? Just felt like they should be free for everyone. But also I just like, hey, I need a case of soda.
Oh, dude, the Safeway out in Silverdale used to just put all their sodas out and we'd just fucking fill up.
Yeah, and so did fucking Templeton's and Tracyton.
Oh, yeah.
And fucking there's this little dirt road like at the end of the sidewalk there to the left of the store. I'd just back my car down that little driveway and whoever's with me or me and would just jump out and just load up the whole back of my fucking car with cases and cases.
Safeway Select.
Yeah, that shit fucking... I remember like my mom was like, why is there 24 cases of soda in the garage? Like, I got a good deal on a bulk purchase and I'm thirsty. But I remember one night I fucking kind of was hanging out with some random dudes that I never really hung out with. And we're just out cruising around in the Moster, fucking vandalizing shit. And
go on.
Stole a bunch of plants from Ernst and just threw them at cars. Like just little potted plants, and then just fucking drive by fucking planting, and they'd just break all over the place. Went down to Templeton, stole a bunch of soda, and then we were coming back from Silverdale. The night of vandalizing was over. We'd done a bunch of shit. We stole a bunch of 2-liter bottles, and we were just throwing them out in the street and watching them explode.
Oh my God.
They would shoot off like rockets and hit cars and shit. I was like, it was so fun. But we were with some random dude, like, I think his name was Ryan actually. And he had this big old fucking like 71 station wagon. I don't know what kind it was. Anyway, we're coming back home, and his car dies on Nels Nelson. And so I'm like, shit. So we're all like, maybe it just needs a jump. That's what we just assumed. Any car breaks down, that's all it needs is a jump. So we're sitting there like, it's like 3 a.m. though. There's like no cars driving by. And after about a half hour, we finally see a car turning off Buckland coming up Nels Nelson. And we're like, oh yeah, this person's got to give us a jump. And they come up and they're like, we flag them down. We're like, hey, you got jumper cables? You know, we need a jump. And they're like, nope, don't got any. Sorry. And they drove off. Wait another 20 minutes. Another car comes. No cables. And we're like, fuck, what are we going to do, you know? And a couple minutes later, we see fucking 5 cars come around the corner on Buckland, because we could see down the hill pretty far, like about a mile and a half or something. And we see 5 different sets of headlights come, and we're like, oh, one of them's got to have fucking jumper cables, and we'll be good, you know? It's 5 Kitsap County sheriffs.
Oh, shit.
We were making an awful lot of noise in this neighborhood. We were just sitting at 3 o'clock in the morning, fucking being delinquents. And so the cops all come up, and they're like, what's the problem here? And we're like, oh, a car broke down. And apparently, dude had stolen his parents' car, and they reported it stolen. And then they tie all the vandalism in the evening to us. They're like, oh, well, did you guys steal all this soda, and did you break all these potted plants and do all this other shit in Silverdale? I'm like, no, I didn't do any of it. These guys may have. I didn't have anything to do with it. And so those two, it was a dude and his brother, Ryan and Pat. Which is funny. That's their names. Yeah. And they got arrested. And but the cops took me and my brother and John and my other buddy Eric. They just took us home, but woke our parents up at the crack of fucking dawn, saying, "Yeah, we picked up your kid with some vandals or whatever." You know, I never admitted to anything. Neither did my brother, and we never got in any trouble. But those two, the brothers, they got arrested.
Oh my God!
But that was a pretty funny one,
dude. One last one before we wrap this one up. But were you there with the night? I think it was like we were at. We might have been almost 21 or like actually 21. But we were out partying, like maybe in Silverdale, and we left the bar, and it was coming up on 2 a.m. and it was like 1:30. Like they stopped selling beer at Safeway at like 1:30. So like I think we were with like Iron Lung and Poop Butt. And then like they were like they said we couldn't buy any more beer. We couldn't sell you beer.
Oh.
So like, dude, like somebody grabbed like 3 cases from the inside and just like hauled ass out through the door and like jumped in the back of the truck. And then we went and like partied in that field. Do you remember this?
It didn't go down like that.
So what was the way it went down? So
that did happen where one of members of our party stole beer. But I was in my mom's Dodge Daytona. That's what I was driving. And it was me, you, Chris, Cirque, and fucking another member of our party, and Lips. And we were partying in a field off Central Valley Road.
Yeah.
At a friend of mine's fucking parents' property or something like that. And we wanted to get more beer and go back to this other dude's place in Silverdale and drink more beer.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't sell us any beer. So we kind of made a distraction in the store for him to go fucking jack.
That's right.
Yeah. So he grabbed a couple cases and they saw him and started chasing after him out this was when Safeway used to be like right on Buckland Hill. It's where like the Staples is now. So it wasn't back off the road a ways. So when he was running off the end of the sidewalk, he threw all of the beer into my mom's car. So when we we just acted like we didn't even know who that guy was, you know? And then like we walked outside and all the staff of Safeways surrounded the car. And I was like, fuck. So they were taking the beer out of the car and coming back. And I was like, well, I want to just go over there and get in the car where they're all standing there, you know? Yeah. So I was like, let's go over to fucking Sherry's and chill out until fucking the coast is clear. And fucking then we'll come back and jump in the car and take off. So we all went over to Sherry's and we're just kind of sitting there drinking coffee, peeking out the window across the lot there. And eventually, you know, the store is like really dark. There's nobody fucking going in there. It's like 2:30 in the morning, something like that, maybe even 3. And we're like, okay, let's like sneak back over there and jump in the car. And also, I'd like to note that the other member of our party that stole the beer, his fucking pit bull was in the car. His dog was in the car in the back, and the people never even saw the dog. So anyway, fucking, we sneak back across the fucking parking lot, get in the car, and I look around the corner. Nobody's coming out. They're not even watching it. So we're like, okay, we're good to go. And if I can get back in the car.
Did they get the beer?
They took the beer. Oh. They just like opened the door of the car and took the beer.
Fucking
I mean, it was their beer. Yeah. I mean, justified. But it was kind of like, you know, I don't know if that was legal for them to go in the car.
Yeah.
But semantics. So anyway, I was like pulling out of the parking lot, looking over there. No one's even fucking tripping. And I was like, cool, let's just go over there. And because like we didn't know if he got any of the beer or it all went in the car or what.
Yeah.
So we're like, let's just go back to his place and maybe he's chilling there drinking beer and we'll just go drink some beer. So I pull out onto Buckland, driving through.
Woo-wee, woo-wee.
Like fucking 10 cop cars just converge on us. I'm fucking drunk as fuck. It's like 4 a.m. Oh man. And they thought I stole the car because it was in my mom's name. It was not me on the registration at all.
Yeah.
So they call my mom at 4 a.m, wake her up like, fucking, is your son allowed to have your car right now? And they didn't even fucking breathalyze me for being drunk at all. Those were the days because, dude, I'm not proud of it, but I drank and drove hundreds and hundreds of times. But anyway,
so crazy.
They another guy that was with us, he had warrants and he got arrested.
Who? We shouldn't say.
No.
Yeah.
We'll just say his name was Lips. But and then I remember like right after the cops left and hauled him off, it was me, you, and Chris, I'm pretty sure. And we fucking went to dude's house that had stolen the beer because we were like literally like a block from his pad when we got pulled over.
Yeah.
And we go over there and he comes down this back hill and he said that he was sitting up on the roof of CK watching us get fucking pulled over. He said he was watching the whole fucking, I don't know how I remember all this shit so detailed, but so he was just watching the whole thing laughing. So he saw when they let us go, and that's when he came down to meet us at his place. And
that's grad.
Anyway, that was crazy. I can't believe they fucking let me go because like we'd been drinking like all evening until fucking 2 a.m, you know.
God damn.
Got lucky on that one.
That was fucking hilarious, man. Well, thank you for taking a walk down Crime Alley in Bremerton with me and Josh. You know, we don't condone doing crime, but it's fun to wax about and, you know, just discuss how stupid of kids we were and the crazy shit we did, which is just a part of being a Bremertonian kid, man.
Yeah. I mean, 99% of people I know fucking did the same stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
But, maybe not as much.
For the most part, nobody was harmed.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a couple businesses lost out on a couple cartons of cigarettes and some beer.
Yeah. Maybe some mail stolen.
Yeah. But altogether, pretty low level shit.
Yeah.
So, anyways, thanks for tuning into this week's Bremerton story with Shit and Food. I am Shit.
Hey, I'm Food.
And until next time, friends,
take her easy.
B-Town stories, B-Town stories, B-Town stories with Shit and Food.
B-Town Stories is a Red Cobra production, created, produced, and written by Shit and Food, with theme song by The Slags and logo design from Darren Chalman.